are here at the nationally acclaimed Pitchfork Steak Fondue, a must-go-to when you go to Medora.
It's the one thing that I've been talking about this entire time over the trip. We're here with Mike Bedoin. He's the Chief Operating Officer here for the Theodore Roosevelt Medora Foundation. Thank you so much for having us. I mean, it's such a special opportunity. And when I heard Pitchfork Fondue, not seen it before, how in the world did you guys come up with this idea?
It's an old idea. It's probably 25 to 30 years old, and one of our founders had been somewhere in the U.S. The fondue pots, and not necessarily a pitchfork idea, but the fondue pots, and came back here and put some thoughts together, and putting 10 ribeye or New York steaks on a pitchfork at a time and cooking a lot of steaks every night.
Okay, so let's talk about the steaks, because if we pan over here, oh my goodness, what are we seeing here?
We have a quiet night tonight. We're only serving about 400 people tonight, and so we've got we're loaded up and ready to go and serve our guests.
That's quite the sight in itself. Okay, so Chris has gloves. We're going to put him to work here. So can you, let's get Chris gloved up, but then also we're going to have one of the other assistants here kind of show us, he's going to give Chris the lesson before we actually let him dip the steak.
I'm going to get out of the way here, Marley, so you can watch Cheslin do his magic, and then I'm going to glove up after you show us how to do this, okay?
Why don't you tell us what he's doing here?
All right, so Cheslin's been here. He's served a lot of steaks here, obviously, in Medora, and there's a little trick to it. There's some art. So he's going to tip it upside down, and the tines are going to catch the sides of the pots, so they're not resting up against the pots at all. They're going to cook for about 4 minutes or so. We're cooking at about 340-degree oil, and take 4 minutes, and we'll serve 400 people in 30 minutes tonight.
I love that you call this fondue. I just think that is fantastic. So do you mind holding my mic if you want to maybe talk a little bit and walk me through this?
Okay, anyone else nervous that Chris is grabbing a pitchfork right now?
Just keep it facing upwards.
Why are you nervous?
I'm nervous.
There's an art. Cheslin will talk you through it.
And just slow and steady.
I got it upright, right?
You got it upright. Slow and steady, so we're going to slide it in.
I'm kind of nervous right now.
There you go. You're doing good. You're doing
That's
good.
it?
That's it.
What do you think? How's he doing?
Well, I don't know if I'd hire him today, but I think with a little practice we could hire him.
Thank you for the help, man.
Anytime.
Appreciate it.
Okay, so talk a little bit about how it tastes and why this is the way you do it out here.
When you cook a steak in 4 minutes, and especially in oil, I mean, the whole concept is sealing the juices, so you almost get a little bit of a crisp on the outside of the steak, seals the juices, which any chef, that's what he's after.
Show him?
So,
can you grab that and show us the steaks?
Kind of that dark, crispy outside with very moist and juicy inside. We cook them all to medium. It's amazing flavor too. It really is different, and you'll see that once we get you tasting them here. But really amazing product. Nothing else like it.
It looks stunning when he sees him take them out of the oil. So he asked Cheslin, do you mind just taking it out, Cheslin, if we can have Marley get kind of a close-up of what's going on here? Now, are those done yet, Cheslin, or no?
They're halfway done. They're about medium rare now.
About medium rare. How can you tell?
Been doing it for a while. Yeah, so we know where we
get the eye? Okay, I got it. It looks fantastic, though. So.
Okay, so the food is fantastic. The view is amazing.
Oh.
That's part of the whole experience. Can you talk a little bit about, we're not going and sitting inside a restaurant. I mean, we are sitting outside, and the landscape is amazing.
It's $1 million view. It really is. There's not another place in the world, in my opinion, that has outdoor seating like we do. Serve 50,000 people in 100 days. It doesn't get any better.
What kind of reviews do you get from people who have never been here before, and they don't even know what to expect when they get here, and then you use a pitchfork and create this awesome meal?
I will tell you, I bet hundreds of thousands of photos taking, on an annual basis. People are just amazed. I mean, who would think of steaks on a pitchfork, right? No different than you guys coming out. It's unimaginable almost, and really, it's the comments are good. The product itself is amazing. Along with the view, you can't beat it.
Can't beat this steakhouse.
How many steaks did you have to do before you finally figured out, okay, here's the science behind how long and all that kind of stuff?
Not a lot. And we change up oils and things. I mean, we'll practice in our restaurant downtown and do it in regular vegetable oil, just so we change out steaks or product or oil, whatever the case might be. It doesn't take long. We've done it. I've done this for 12 years, so that's 500,000 steaks. I guess I've been around helping serve.
500,000 steaks. Oh my goodness.
So you get it quickly. You really do.
Absolutely beautiful. It's stunning to see this take place and to watch what's happening.
I can't wait to eat.
I mean, again, I wish we had smell-o-vision, right? I don't know why you have these gloves on.
I'm going to say, if you don't like the meal, that's probably the Chris is cooking, right?
Exactly.
All right.
Pretty sure I'm going to love it.
Get your steak ready for you.
The Pitchfork steak fondue, a must here in Medora.
I'm going to get one last look if I can, just at these. Do you mind holding this for me, Mike?
Yes, of course.
And so I can just basically lift this off of here and, oh!
Chris is getting a workout and some great steak. Amazing. I love it. Good stuff. When North Dakota Today is in Medora, it doesn't get much better.